now?
Yep.
Hi, listeners. Welcome back for another episode of Now Tab and Ash and where am I at? Smoking Butts and Tab and Ash podcast.
He doesn't even know where he's at.
Well, Dave got me all flustered because I didn't know if I was supposed to go or not.
You're Travis again today.
I'm Travis again today, and with our other beautiful host,
Dave.
And I'm Scott.
I'm still Travis here. I'm over here.
There you are.
It's good to see you.
Yes.
I
can barely see it from all the fog.
You can barely see the water out there, the lake.
Your face looks very good on our new decals, by the way.
It does.
It pops. Pops
front
right
and
out.
center.
Of course. My face looks good everywhere.
Yes.
Everybody's like, wow.
It's
The
very
star of that
realistic.
show is
A stud.
a stud.
Yeah. That's all I hear
Yeah.
I'm like
all the time.
Pat Sajak and Banana White all in one.
I mean, his email explodes on Thursdays.
I bet.
After everybody listens, it explodes.
Who, Dave does?
Yes.
I bet so.
Yes.
Yep.
I've been
Like
getting a lot of fan
We
mail.
need more Travis on the show.
We need more Travis. I'm like cowbell. I got a fever.
We get a lot of requests for autographs for you. Can we just have you sign stuff and mail it out? Like, have a signing?
People send it to me, and I just throw it away because I didn't think you'd want to be bothered.
Catch me on the right day. I'll do it
Okay.
for $25 a signature.
25 cents?
No, $25.
Oh.
Whoa.
Either $25 or 2 cigars of my choosing.
All right.
I'll do it.
Of my choosing.
How about a book of matches?
He threw that in there at the
What
end.
kind of are they? Good matches?
Mhm.
I like a good book of matches.
They're good matches.
Oh,
See, I am
boy.
smart. I did say my choosing. You're right, because I know you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
get
he's
like
getting
2.
smarter.
I'm getting smarter.
I'm going to give him credit. He's getting a little smarter.
2 cigars of my choosing, not yours. I don't want banana and
This is
grape,
good. That was
black
a
and mild.
good throw in there.
There's nothing wrong with a great black and mild.
No, I didn't say there was.
If it's free, smoke
if it's
it.
free,
Free black and milds are the best black and milds
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
probably.
That's how they're good,
Yep.
because they're free.
I remember one time at work we found a box, and there was literally about 2,000. It was nothing but just those
Holy cow.
little packs, like the 3 packs. I mean,
Mhm.
overall there would have been hundreds of thousands of. I don't know. There was tons of
smoke 'em?
cigar. No, I smoked a couple, and then I gave them my nephew. He partakes of the devil's lettuce, and so he used them for that.
Oh.
The devil's lettuce.
I went by and
I've
just,
never heard that term.
I went
I don't
by
know
and
if
I
I
just
have either.
I opened up his car door and I just set the box there, and didn't say nothing. Didn't tell him. Didn't have nothing. And it was about 2 hours later. He texted me. He goes, "You're my favorite uncle in the world." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "I know you left me these."
That's funny.
He knew. Yeah, the devil's lettuce.
I've never heard that.
You never heard that?
Never heard that term.
Yeah.
I've learned something new today.
There you go.
Yep. There we
Oh.
go. Well, it's
Well-
about time to get into the smoke, but first, stay tuned for the Rubdown, where Scott made some Italian beef.
Scott's wife, actually.
Well,
Oh,
I
you're
was
going to throw
gonna
that
give
in
him
there
the
now.
benefit
No,
of
I
the
mean,
doubt here.
I
but
started it early morning yesterday, and she finished it.
Scott put it in the crock pot and left.
It's shake and bake, not hell.
I put the meat in there to cook, and then she finished it.
Right. But right now, it's time for the smoke, brought to you by My Monthly Cigars and fucking good coffee, which sounds delicious right now. I think I'll take a sip of my coffee here
I
in
do
just
too.
a second.
I think I will.
But this
Hold
week
your
it's Smoker's
finger,
Choice.
What?
Travis,
Yes.
what
Oh,
are
it
you
is
smoking?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know if I was smoking. He just said smoker's
Well,
choice.
he's looking at you.
Oh,
Yep.
well, I didn't know. I am smoking one of the upsetters. It's the Zola. It's a 6 by 32 or 52. Yeah.
It's very cologne-y.
Mm-hmm. You said florally. No,
Yeah, it
Me
smelled
and-
like a funeral home to me.
that's something a little different. The upsetters. It's
Yeah.
made by Foundation Cigars.
Oh, okay.
It's but I like them. They're something different every once in a while. They still are, infused.
They're infused.
Yeah, they're
okay.
still infused, but they're a little different than veering away from my Drew Estates. What are you smoking, Scott? I'm looking at you.
Sorry. I'm smoking a West Tampa Attic series.
Is that your first one?
No,
I know.
Been,
I've had several.
been saving that up, huh?
Yes.
Did you ever?
I
Smoke,
actually have maybe 2 out of the box I'd ordered.
Did you ever smoke the ones I got you guys from Cincinnati? The new one?
No, I'm saving that
The
for a
Balochi or
nice
whatever?
warm day
Yeah,
where I can sit
Sit
outside.
outside.
How do you pronounce it?
Balochi?
Balochi?
Balochi? Balochi?
I don't know.
I think that's
Nick
an
told me.
actor, Beloshi.
Balachi?
I don't know.
You haven't smoked yours either?
No.
We're saving that for an outdoor enjoy it because
Well,
I
We
want to
can sit
enjoy
out
it.
there for a couple of hours and enjoy it.
Can I be there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll do it like on
On
a
the
recording.
podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, we're saving it.
Well, I've been saving this one up. Also, the EP Carrillo Pledge, which got Cigar of the Year a few years ago. And so far, it's freaking awesome.
Is that a box press? No. Yes.
I think it's like a soft box.
Huh.
It's what I like.
Yeah.
I love soft box pressed cigars.
Those are good. I've had those
I
before.
love soft boxes too.
Yep. Yes, they're great.
I like tight
But
boxes.
if you guys want to try different
soft
kind
on
of
the
cigars
outside.
every month,
Huh?
Soft on the outside.
Tight on the inside.
you can use
He's trying to.
He's tried to
yeah,
just
he's
shut us
trying
up.
to- yeah, he is.
code SBTA at My Monthly Cigars and Fucking Good Coffee to get free shipping on your first order.
That's an awesome deal.
And, yeah, there's a couple different boxes. Me and Travis both get the Robusto box, which
Robusto.
is 4 different cigars.
I get the El Presidente, which is double of everything.
Yep.
8 cigars total.
You get twins of all of them.
Twins. Yeah. So when you like one, you have another one to back up.
That's right.
Mhm.
And have yourself some fucking good coffee to go along with it.
Mhm.
So let's get into
Which is
the
what I
rundown.
am drinking this morning.
Oh.
And
Back it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no.
Dave's getting old.
We're getting a lot of buttons here, so it's getting harder
Well,
to keep
why
track.
don't you? I mean, I'd probably put like a little sticker to tag.
I'm gonna
maybe.
probably have to.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I want
to
to
me.
say it came with like a whiteboard thing to lay over it, but I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. But
Okay.
anyway,
that would be nice.
this week's Rubdown,
brought to you by
Louie's Barbecue Supply in Heron, Illinois.
Beautiful Heron Hill.
That's right.
Beautiful down here in Illinois.
Heck
Yep.
yeah.
Aaron over there hooks us up with the rubs, and we cook them.
Yep. And this week it's kind of a double whammy because
yeah.
this is from Louie's P&R,
Mm-hmm.
which you can buy, I imagine, nationwide.
Yeah.
I think I see it at all Walmarts.
I saw it
Pretty much.
when I was in Jungle Gyms in Cincinnati. They had a huge display of it there.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So
very awesome.
I
was
think
kinda-
it's pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, it's to me, it's like the only Italian beef
Yeah.
seasoning to use after all the ones I've tried.
Yeah.
This is the one. Like,
Mhm. It's the easiest. Just
Yeah.
open it up and dump it in.
and
Yeah.
it's awesome just by itself. You can zazz it up however you want.
Have you ever used it on chicken?
Yes, we've made Italian chicken,
Mm-hmm. I've done that before.
and I actually like that
never have.
better. I like Italian chicken better
Like a
than Italian
boneless breast or
Yeah,
like
boneless breast.
Boneless breast.
Mhm.
beef. Yep, shredded up and it's so good.
Yes.
It's very good.
Very
So-
delicious.
So tell us how you guys made this, Scott.
I started in the morning. We actually cook it in pickle juice. Take distilled pickle juice, dump in there with the meat, let that cook, 5-6 hours.
Which I've never heard of that before.
I've heard of it. But
She's done that for years. Then she'll take it out, shred it. Then she'll put all the seasonings in. She puts the Louie's in, seasoning. And then she dumps a bottle of Italian dressing, then some minced garlic in there. And then lets it cook, another 4 or 5 hours till it's
Yummy.
done. So,
Nice.
And I think today she might have put just a little bit too much Italian dressing, or maybe it was the brand she used. I don't know. I'm gonna have to
It
find
could
out.
be that we're eating Italian beef at 8 a.m.
That has a lot to
yeah,
do
yeah,
with
the
it.
first thing we've ate. That's the first thing
Yeah.
I've ate all day.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were recording early,
Yeah.
and that was the plan to do that. So
So, how about you go last?
I'll go last.
Okay. So, trying this is very complex. I've had a lot of Italian beefs living where we live, and
Yes.
I will start it off by saying it was very good, very delicious, super tender, like one of the most tender Italian beefs I've ever had, honestly. But man, that sour note kicks you right in the teeth. And I don't dislike it. It was just different.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had it with Italian dressing in it either, because immediately I got the oil texture, which isn't not
And
a bad
that's
thing.
why I think that it may be what kind of Italian dressing she used in there. I don't know.
So it's not like she sticks with certain.
No,
I'm gonna
it's
use Hidden
just
Valley or whatever.
usually she'll just buy like a cheap because we're dumping it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Or if she's got a box, we love the Olive Garden Italian dressing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
And I think that's what normally is put in there, and I don't think that's what was put in, because to me the Italian garden is not as oily.
That's
Olive-
true.
olive-
So
It's more
I
watery.
think we put something else in there.
Olive Garden.
What'd I say?
You said Italian Garden.
Oh, Olive Garden.
Same thing.
Sorry,
Yeah.
You knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
There is one thing missing from my sandwich. Not necessarily from the Italian beef, from my sandwich. But I'll save that for later.
Okay.
Travis?
I had it with no bread because I wanted just to try the actual meat. And wow, the first bite I got the pickle, like just smacked me right in the face.
See, I don't get the
yeah,
pickle
you
taste.
my first bite.
I get the Italian dressing taste.
Yeah, my first bite, and that was the only one that I was like, holy crap, wow. I'm like, because I wasn't expecting it. And I think I had remembered you telling me that she had done it with pickle,
Yeah,
before in years
she's
past.
done that for years.
But it was good. Dave's right. It was very tender. It was cooked right. It was actually shredded up good. I think some people cook them and they don't take enough time shredding it.
Yep.
And so then you get them big chunks that are like just roast that are still dry. It was very good, and I really liked it because it was very complex. There was a lot of things going on with it, but I like stronger taste, flavors.
Yes.
And so, I don't. Are we thinking about the same thing that we had said when he was out of the room? Can I
Yeah.
say that, or no? Are you saving that for later? Because I agree with you on that. 100%.
Talking about me out of the room.
No,
Yeah.
It dawned on him what it needed, and I said, "Oh yes, okay." What I normally put on.
Well,
my
he was going to
Italian
come back to something.
I know, that's
yeah,
why.
we'll come back.
Okay,
after
that's why I
that.
didn't say anything. Okay. So I'm
Is it
done.
my turn?
It's your turn.
Give your
Go for
thoughts.
it.
I mean, I like it. That's how we normally cook it.
Yeah, this is your.
This is our go-to Italian beef.
Comfort
That's how we
food.
cook it. I think it was a little too tart today, but I think that's the dressing that was used. But
might be.
I mean, we will still I think the pickle juice, cooking the meat in the pickle juice, kind of helps tenderize it a little more.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
That's why we do that. So I just think toning down the dressing would be key.
Yeah, there you go.
When you guys, and I'm like this, I don't have quote recipes or whatever. When you do that, do you normally do one bottle that per that crock pot, or like some people are like, oh, I have to do 6 ounces of this?
If I'm doing it, I don't. I'll do maybe a half a bottle and
Oh,
then
okay.
let
Yeah.
it cook an hour, taste it. If I think it needs more, then add it.
Okay.
I'm assuming she just went
Yeah.
dump the whole bottle in.
Because most stuff like that, like I don't, when I make that, I don't have a set, well, I'm going to do 2 packets. Sometimes I'll just taste them like, it needs a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's
You
the way
know?
I do.
Yeah.
I'll start and then
Yeah.
just kind of add to.
Exactly, okay.
Yeah. So okay.
So the only thing that I was missing from my sandwich was a nice slice of provolone cheese, and I think that would have counterbalanced the
I
sour.
didn't even think it. See, I don't do cheese on the.
Oh,
Italian
dude,
beef.
you're
That's what's
missing
wrong.
out.
That's what's
Do you
wrong with
do?
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about it because I didn't have the sandwich.
I didn't think about that.
I just had it in a bowl, and he said, and I said, yes, that's what I always do. Is we either have provolone or mozzarella there, whichever one
Yeah.
you want. And yes,
Some kind of white cheese.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even Swiss. I've had Swiss.
I
and
haven't
it's
had
good.
Swiss on
Yeah.
one. I've had mozzarella and
So
provolone.
what that does, aside from being delicious, is it keeps your bread from getting all soggy and shitty.
Well, if you
Yep.
eat fast enough, it doesn't get soggy.
That's true. Which I like it a little soggy.
I do
but
too.
The cheese, like, you can let
It's
it
kind
sit
of
there a minute.
buffer.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
it'll, like, slowly go around the cheese and soak in. Like, sometimes I'll just, like spoon a little bit of the juice over the sandwich, like they do at Portillo's when
Yeah.
they dip it and all that stuff. But yeah, that was it. It was very good. Very, very good sandwich. I
It
will
was.
say.
It was cooked good.
And I'm going to go ahead and rate the Louie's Italian
Oh.
beef seasoning out of 10. Like, I can't think of anything that can possibly be better on Italian beef than Louie's seasoning, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
How about
I
you,
agree.
Travis?
So we're just doing the seasoning. The Italian beef itself, I'll give it
I'll give it a 9.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
And it would have been a 10 with a piece of cheese.
That's right.
But
Damn
that's
it.
not your fault.
Do I have
Nope.
time to run to Walmart
Nope.
and get some?
Yeah.
Nope. I'll give the Italian beef a 9. Yes, and the Louie's seasoning, Italian beef seasoning on that, a 10. Because I was just sitting here thinking, I've never tried it. I wonder what it would be like if you just sprinkled a little bit of that like on a steak and cooked it.
I don't know. It's probably pretty good.
The Italian seasoning?
The Italian beef seasoning, but just kind of, you can't do too much, but just sprinkle that over, maybe when you're done, just top it with that.
Maybe
what
that's
about
something.
sprinkling it on some like chicken Alfredo, just
Yeah.
as a topper?
Yeah.
I wonder how that would be.
Because you said you'd done it, you basically made shredded chicken one before. Like I've done it and just used it basically as a marinade.
Yeah.
And mix it and put it in there and let it soak overnight and then cook the chicken
We
the
should
next
do an
day.
experiment sometime.
We should.
It was really good like that.
Cook some chicken, steak.
We need to
just-
score some deer meat from one of our hunter friends and use.
Scott's a hunter. He goes deer
Well,
hunting every year
Well,
on
we-
a tractor.
we
I
need
didn't
some-
this year.
we need
I was
somebody that
in the
brings
C
meat home.
word doing that shit. I couldn't go.
He sends me pictures of him hunting, and he's sitting on a big orange tractor in the middle of the field.
Well, it's orange. They can't see.
Yeah,
it.
they're colorblind, but I'm like,
What's the problem?
nothing.
I've killed a lot of deer off a tractor.
I'm sure you have.
I
I go, are you
Me and
sitting
my
on a
grandpa
tractor?
back in the day, he would drive around. Statute of limitations up.
Yeah,
right?
it's up. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this was years ago. I was a kid.
Yeah.
10, 12, whatever. I'd sit on the back on the bush hog, and he would drive the tractor around.
You grew up just like I did.
And the guns weren't legal
Yeah.
to be shooting.
Yeah.
But we killed a lot of deer back then.
It probably wasn't legal to be shooting the deer when you shot them.
Probably not.
Well, technically, yes, because he had a landowner's permit.
Oh, back
we
then,
was
yeah.
just using the wrong gun.
Gotcha.
But, yeah. Them high-powered rifles will go a long way.
Now, let me ask you this. Just because I said you grew up like I did. When your grandpa was driving around doing this, was he bush hogging at the time?
No.
Oh.
No.
See, my dad did.
Oh, no. That doesn't even sound
That's
safe.
like literally, we have my dad's first tractor, and we still have it at home because I won't let him sell it. Like I said, when you die, I want that tractor. It's an old Ford 8N, an old tractor, and I mean, I thought we were rich as rich could be just because we had this old crappy tractor that was faded, but had the bush hog, and he would go around, and I would like stand on that wheel well, kind of, the metal right there, and then like one time I jumped on, and he just turned it on. I'm like, well, this is cool. And I'm back here like surfing, and we're going around bush hogging.
Oh my god.
If somebody saw somebody do
does
it,
not
yeah, they
sound
would call
safe.
No.
DCFS now or something. They saw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I
I
stood
mean,
on
what
top.
if you fell down into the PTO?
I know. There's so many things
That doesn't
now
even
that
sound good.
I look at it and I'm like, well, he didn't see anything wrong with it, and I didn't see anything wrong with it.
Maybe he was wishful
being an
thinking.
older-
Yeah, he was like,
Being an
"No."
older tractor, that might have been a full-time PTO. He may not have been able to shut it off.
You could. It had the switch,
Okay.
but I mean,
Because some of the older ones
yeah, they didn't. Yeah.
It ran all
no,
the time.
this one you had the switch down here. You turn it on and off, but I mean, it's not quick. I mean, you turn it off, it's still going for a
Oh.
while.
That's awesome.
Childhood memories.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
why I want that tractor. I just remember going with him.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll give the seasoning a 10. I love that seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
The Italian beef today, I'm going to give it a 9. I think it could have been a little better. I think it was a little tart.
Well, 9's pretty good.
I know.
I
kind of
think
like the tart.
I
Like
did-
it was so unexpected
Yeah, I
and
think
different.
it was.
I'm
I
with
don't know.
Dave. I'm with Dave.
I'm not used to it being that tarty, I guess. Okay. So you guys like
Yeah,
it?
it's-
I really did.
it's
It
really
just
good.
even if I just used the bread to tone it down a little bit, but I really wanted to taste the meat, and I liked
I
it.
think you're right.
It had a
Some
lot
of
of
the
flavor.
like cheap. I don't want to say cheaper, but like
It's
the
more
more run of
oily.
the mill
Yeah.
Italian dressings are
Yeah.
a lot more sour and oily.
Yeah.
So I think you're right.
I
there.
think the Olive Garden
that would be good.
is what we normally use. I think that. I
We
don't
make
think she
a-
used that this
We
time.
make a really good salad with that. Mix it all up, and
Mm-hmm.
there's something. Oh,
That's good.
Rebecca makes it with one of the pimentos. Know what I'm thinking of? The little red thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, mix that in there and some feta cheese and onion.
That sounds pretty good.
Oh, it's so good.
Yummy. And you're talking about with the dressing.
With the Olive Garden
Should
dressing.
sprinkle some of that seasoning in there.
Oh,
That'd be good.
that might be a little over the top.
I mean, just a little bit.
yeah, it's really good. But the thing is, like, okay, we're getting ready to eat. You got to mix it up then and eat it. Like, you let it sit and then it gets real
Mm-hmm.
wet. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
so that's
anyway.
a winner.
it's a winner.
Every time it's
You're a wiener.
I'm a wiener. I didn't win Thursday
Have you
night,
guys
though.
ever ate at Portillo's?
Yes.
Where's that at?
It's up north.
northern.
I don't think I have.
Is there one? Is there one in Chicago? Probably.
Yeah,
Is
they're
it a
all
pizza
around
joint?
up there. No, it's Italian beef.
Oh, no, I
and
haven't.
sausages.
I had training up there and ate at one time.
I've ate there like twice.
Yeah.
The first time I wasn't sure because it's different.
Yeah.
Because it's more like a chopped beef.
Right.
And then the second time, I knew what I was getting into, and I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Oh, it's more of a chomp. Okay.
Yeah, and like the person that used to live up there that I know, they were like, you got to get it with the, peppers and stuff on there with the hot peppers and have them dip it and all this stuff and just eat it with a fork. And they were right. It was
I think
freaking
I've
awesome.
seen that like on the Travel Channel. They dip
Yeah.
the whole
Mhm.
sandwich. Yeah, okay.
Yep,
think
they
I've-
pull it out. It's
Yeah,
dripping, man.
I've seen
You
that.
just eat it with a fork, and it's so good.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Mhm.
It's tasty. There's one in Indianapolis. up
Is that
there.
where you're eating?
I think it's on the other side of town,
Oh.
so we will not.
Well,
eat
he's
there
not
today.
eating anywhere until dinner. He did say
That's right.
his wallet is not coming out until dinner
That's
tonight.
right.
Yeah.
Because we just had some Italian beefs for breakfast.
Yeah.
Our stomachs are going to be so messed up after doing this podcast for so long.
Well,
Well, that's
boy.
okay.
But yeah, I recommend trying Portillo's. It's very good. It's they got like Italian sausages, and they have one that's the Italian beef and the sausage on the same sandwich, and it's
I bet that's good.
that's what I got last time, and it's freaking awesome.
Hmm.
Their fries are good, and they have chocolate cakes for dessert. It's good too.
Chocolate cake.
Yep.
I just wanted to say that.
Oh. Anyway,
Any.
while we're
Well, that was
talking
good.
about cooking,
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and get into the new thing that I made this week was smash burger tacos. Since
Yeah.
I've been playing with the flat
I've
top.
seen those online and they look really good.
Well, I
Yeah.
want to know how you did yours.
So I took the ball of the
Mhm.
beef and just kind of, I had the taco sized, low carb.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
La
Yeah.
Fiesta or whatever
Mhm.
it is. And smashed
Yeah.
with the tortilla on top.
Okay, so you did, yeah.
I let it fry through, and then I flipped it, But at this point is when I stopped losing faith that it was going to be worth the crap. Because then liquid started building up on top of the tortilla. So I got nervous and I flipped it back over a while.
Okay.
And when I did that, I put cheese on it, like shredded cheese, and let the cheese fry to the patty.
Okay.
It was really good. So it worked out fine. Like, they were very good. But I was expecting something different, I guess. Like,
Yeah, I haven't made them yet, and I'm kind of leery. I don't know.
yeah, I dressed mine like a cheeseburger. I put onions, mustard, and pickle, and that was pretty awesome. I'll do that again. But I don't know why people are smashing the patty with the tortilla, because it doesn't adhere to it at all.
No, and it to
Like,
me,
I don't know why you wouldn't fry the patty while you're toasting the
So
tortilla.
put it together after it's cooked.
And
Yeah,
then-
just make a normal
just
smash burger.
Then maybe even have some cheese on top of the tortilla and slide the patty
Well,
off on it.
and my thing is all I keep thinking is when they got that tortilla, and okay, you smash it, and you leave it, and I know, yeah, the smash burger's thin enough that it's going to cook all the way through, but I like taking mine and flipping them and getting kind of that burnt
Yeah.
on the other side
Yeah.
of the burger. You know what I mean? Because
Like
you're
you don't get the crisp.
Yeah,
on
you
the
don't get that
other side
yes,
of it.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, it's going to be done, but
Yeah, so I think it's just kind of a fad. It's
I
a
think
good idea
so.
to use a smash burger patty on your taco, I think,
yes,
because it's like the same size, so you get meat in every single bite, and it's not falling out on you.
yeah.
So it was very good that way, and they were really good left over, actually, because the grease kind of went away,
Okay.
and when I heated it up in the microwave, they were nice and pliable.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. If you do it, make sure you have a taco tray mold, because after that burger sits for a couple seconds, it ain't bending.
no, yeah.
It's just going to
Gonna
break.
break. Yeah.
So have your taco mold and then let those sit on there and take shape. So I'm learning. So I'll try it again.
That makes. I've seen people do them both ways, either the actual cheeseburger, traditional cheeseburger way, or like a taco.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, I don't know which way to do it.
I had a thought to put French fries like in it next time. Like put a couple French fries,
Or-
like burger and fries.
Imagine that, Dave. Like
I know,
Yeah.
French fries.
French fries.
French fries are
Yeah.
delicious. Even though I don't eat them very often.
He's probably going to tell us Louis seasoning would be good on fries. That'll be next.
it probably.
I don't know.
He'll try it.
He likes seasoning on all
Yeah.
fries.
I don't think we've had
Probably
one yet.
some like fried potatoes. I bet that would be
Yeah.
good.
Ooh, that would. Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds
Some
good.
ranch dressing on it.
Stephanie makes good fried potatoes.
I got a little experimental the other night too.
I saw that.
In 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why?
Well, it was
like,
one of those
seriously,
things. It was
you're trying to cook on a Blackstone at 40.
no. I cooked him on the. I cooked him on the pit balls.
Oh, okay.
I
I
wouldn't
thought
have-
you used Blackstone.
No, hell no. I wouldn't have done that standing out there. But it was one of those things because I think it was Tuesday night, and there was a big package of chicken breasts that we had bought, and she goes, "We need to cook this." So she'd set it out Sunday night, let it thaw out, and so I'm like, "Well, okay, I've got to do something with it." And I went in there and looked, and I'm like, "Well, I'm just going to make some stuffed ones." And I just pulled out everything in the fridge we could stuff them with. I did two of them with goat cheese, which was good, and I did the other two with feta. And then the last two, I did those. We like them. Most restaurants call it like smothered and covered. Sauteed some mushrooms, put that down on top of it, and then put some cheese on top and kind of melt that with it. It was good. So
sounds pretty good.
we had different kinds. The two that I did stuffed, and I know we talk almost every episode about this, but I put the Luton Booty on that one.
Yeah, man.
I have not found a single thing that's bad on
no,
yet.
it's good on
I still
everything.
haven't yet to cook it on a ribeye or something, but
My
I
friend was at Bass Pro Shop in Memphis this past week, and he sent me a picture of Luton Booty, a beef one. There's a beef rub. And I want to try that.
I'll tell Aaron to get it in.
Yeah,
He
because
can order.
down there it was like $15, and I was like, don't
yeah.
bother.
Don't get
getting
it,
that,
yeah.
because I want.
They're
Aaron-
high
I
on
want Aaron to
everything.
carry
I've
all
looked
of
at
them.
They always have
Their
a lot.
seasonings and sauces are always high.
Yeah,
They always
down
have a lot,
there.
but they're
so
very
are their
good.
fishing lures and things.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I'm thinking one day they're going to charge us just to walk in.
I'm surprised they don't.
Yeah. Because,
But you know, you can find like some clothes that are
Yeah.
reasonable priced.
I found some stuff.
But it's like that other accessory shit is
Oh, yeah.
always high.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bought a lot of Under Armour clothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's priced very good. And
Like you can find
Shoes.
T-shirts, $10-15 on sale. You can get stuff cheap, but
yep, not bad.
But anyway, I did the chicken. Those all turned out okay. I was kind of trying to learn with the chicken. The hard part was, okay, I sliced it. Which, on another note, that was the first night I had used my Cutco knife that I got. Love that thing.
Is it awesome?
Oh, it's awesome. Like I sliced, cutting those chicken breasts in half. Oh, it was like,
yeah.
butter.
I'd like to have
oh,
one
yeah.
just for that sort
I'll
of
let
thing.
you try that one. I'm not going to let
Okay.
you have it because I like it.
All right. I was watching one of my reseller guys on YouTube the other day, and they found a Cutco knife at the Goodwill bins. So
Oh.
it ended up costing them like 20 cents.
Oh, my God.
Because they do it by the pound there. Like you fill a bag,
Yeah.
they weigh it, and it's like 35 cents a pound or something of whatever you buy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he turned around and sold it for like $80 the next day.
It was nice.
Wow.
It was nice. I could definitely see.
Yeah, there's nothing
Paying
better
the
than
so
a
are
good
they
knife.
are they worth it? You think
I mean,
after using
because
it?
I looked up that one, and I mean, it went anywhere from 90 to 115 or something. Depending on I guess where you bought it. I think even on their site it was like 110 or something for that one I got. But it's yes, I think so.
It's worth it.
I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something that I will spend money on, is a good knife. Like I found my perfect barbecue knives, but I'm kind of in the market for a new set of kitchen knives in the next year or so, because ours are getting old. They have a couple chips in the blades here and there, and we've lost a couple of steak knives.
Yeah.
No telling where.
In the trash.
Yeah, I imagine
Somebody threw it away by
that
accident.
one of my relatives in law is throwing them in the trash can. And she'll hear this, so she'll be like, "No, I did not.
No, I did not.
But that's my guess.
We've lost a lot of forks and over the years around here.
Yep. Yeah, I
It
want to try
happens.
the Cutco knife beside my knives, the Victorinox.
I'll say yours are nice.
but I want something that looks kind of fancy for the kitchen.
This
also,
one does
you know,
look
'cause-
fancy. I felt like a Japanese chef. I want to get that
Yeah.
little holster for it, like, like they do when they're doing
You'll
the
cut. You'll cut.
I
yourself.
will, but it'll be cool for a while.
You don't need that.
I'm also looking at the Dow Strong knives, but man, they're expensive.
But your set was only what, like 100 and something,
well,
200
at the
bucks?
time it was like $150. Now it's like $300.
Oh, it's went
What?
up. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they're like $50 a knife now.
Oh, should have bought when
So
you
I
bought.
should have ordered 2 years
Yeah.
ago when you told
Yeah,
me to.
they still pop
Me
in. They
too.
don't have
He
that
told me to
exact
order.
set anymore, but they have a similar one that's you
Yeah.
know, between $200 and $300. But
even then, for 300, how many knives did you get in that set?
I got like 5 or 6.
Okay,
so,
so you
I mean,
get-
it's still a good
So
deal.
$100, $100 for the knife I have.
Yeah, which really I would recommend building your own set
Because
then
there's
you can-
some you don't use.
Yeah, because really my favorite one is the 8-inch fillet knife that I ordered separately.
Wow.
And I use that more than anything, hands down. I don't use the chef's knife a whole lot.
No.
It'd be more for in the kitchen. I do use the slicer when I make brisket
That's
and
what
stuff like
yeah.
that, and then I use the boning knife to cut up chicken and stuff.
Yeah, I would probably keep the one I have, and then all I need is a good slicer.
Yeah, I need to find somebody that does leather work around here to make a carrier, like a roll up
Mhm.
knife carrier, because the one that came with it was just canvas and it's crappy.
Oh, well, I see.
Yeah, you know.
I got you.
You
Scott,
guys-
have you been doing any good new cooking?
I have not this week. I have hardly been home all week. Monday we went to local Elks to buy the Queen of Hearts tickets, which was $297,000, and I did not win.
I didn't either.
And Wednesday and Thursday, the local state basketball championships going on. The local teams playing, so I went to Wednesday night's game, and I went last night.
How'd they do?
They actually won last night. They go
Good.
to the what they call the super sectional. They're in the state tournament now,
Sweet.
so they play Monday night.
I have to say, I'm really.
And I think I may go.
Where is
You
it?
should.
Is it
SI
been?
Yeah, it's at SIU.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, you got to go to that. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
That doesn't happen often.
I'm gonna take my dad. He wants to go. So
What night is it?
Monday night.
I bet Cole would like to go to that.
I bet he would.
My youngest one, I don't know where
Yeah.
he got it, but he loves sports. I mean,
He didn't get it from you.
he did not get it from me. He did not get it from Rebecca. I'm like,
The Benton team's fun to watch. Good,
Really?
good team player. Yeah. It's,
well,
they're-
that's the
they're
thing
fun.
is he's 13 and like he'll go to a game and watch it.
Yeah.
Like we go to
You
the
should take him.
yeah, like he'll
Yeah.
watch the game, not go and play with the other kid. No,
Yeah.
he's like, I want to watch the game. I'm
I
like,
wonder if Oliver would like that. I bet he would.
I don't know.
He's a sports kid too.
but we
Max-
should all
Max
go.
used to like sports. Yeah, we might actually. That'd be fun.
Why don't you buy us tickets, Scott, and we'll meet?
Well, my dad's going to get our tickets today. So,
oh well,
I mean, I don't.
Whatever.
whatever, Scott. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I
We're
don't
gonna-
know if we have any extra for you two knuckleheads.
Well,
I don't know how many they let him buy. Probably just his season tickets, what he's got.
So is it just the one game, or they have like a tournament that day?
There's just one, and if they win that, then they'll play Thursday in Champaign.
Oh, cool. I bet those kids are jacked up.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was fun last night.
they're really going to be jacked up if they win the one Monday night.
Oh yeah.
That-
Because then they're going to
Yeah.
place. They'll get first, second, third, or fourth. So
Heck yeah. That'd be sweet.
Mm.
So you haven't been up to anything other than that, huh, Scotty?
no, like I said, I haven't been home. Monday we was over there. Wednesday, Friday I went to the game. No, I haven't cooked anything all week.
Wow.
I'm
It's out of the ordinary.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
going
getting into
to
some good weather.
I'm going to smoke some cream cheese later on
Yeah, you
Mhm.
told me that.
because some of the neighbors are coming over to hopefully finish the Italian beef.
Hopefully they bring cheese.
If Max left any in there, I don't know.
Oh, there's plenty of them. I think we're good there. He can eat another sandwich before he leaves.
Nice. I actually went to the Elks the other day too with our other teammate, Corey, which I don't know why he just doesn't ever want to be on the podcasts, but he's my cooking partner when we're out and about, and that's the first time I've been in a bar in probably 4 years.
No, because we've been in a bar when we went to Waterloo.
Do you
last
guys
year.
really consider?
Well, yeah.
You've walked in a bar. Because I've been in a bar with
Do
you.
you guys
since
really
then.
consider an elk
Actually,
a
when-
bar?
The L?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
It's
we
like
even
It's not like a young person
Right.
bar.
To me, it's an
It's not like a-
older, calmer,
it's still a bar.
laid back.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean-
So actually, Travis, at Waterloo, I walked in the bar and walked right back out.
Yeah.
And went and hung out under the tent.
But we walked, and even we went in the
You
Blue
weren't-
Room. That's been in a lot the last 4 years.
That's more of a
that's a bar.
That's a bar.
yeah.
A bar that serves food. And it's not saying it's bad. Like I
Well,
don't
this is-
consider Old Charlie's a
Okay,
art.
So this is the
you
most
know.
bar-oriented bar that I've been in
Yeah.
since Pool League, when I stopped playing that like 4 years ago. And it was different.
Yeah.
It was loud. And I had fun, though. They had a couple good beers there.
Was there a lot of people there Wednesday night?
Oh, yeah. There
I
was.
bet.
I mean,
See, we went Monday night. There might have been a dozen people in there.
I mean, the bar was full, and then people
No.
were all at the tables filling out their
Yeah.
tickets. And, of course, Corey had to play the machines before we went.
Did he
Yeah.
win?
No.
Mm.
No.
Did his girlfriend go with you?
No.
No,
I think she was happy that I went, so she wouldn't have to go.
She wouldn't have to fill out tickets.
Right.
Yeah.
Corey brought in a list. Like, I guess
I
everybody
know.
sent money with
gave
him.
him money. I'm like, I don't.
It was
do
like
that
10
shit.
people, too. He was filling out
Screw
tickets
that.
for 2 hours. I'm
Oh,
like, holy crap,
no.
dude.
I'd be like, you can ride with me.
I
Yeah,
bought a
exactly.
stamper on Amazon with
Yeah, I
my
saw
name.
that.
Remember my name and phone number. $10 on Amazon, well worth it.
I bet.
You just
Nice.
go and then just write your number. on
Remember
there.
that guy
Sweet.
at was it Stillville that we
Yes.
went to? He would do that. I'm like,
Oh.
he's got a whole stamp, but he had a whole table full of these tickets.
I mean, literally, you can be done in 5 minutes. I mean, depends on how much you buy, but
Yeah, I need one of those.
oh, $10 on Amazon, well worth it.
Heck yeah,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah,
That's some serious Queen of Hearts business there, buddy.
that's lazy, is what it is. I
It's
after
efficient.
after the first time of writing, I'm like, I'm ordering a stamper because there was another guy over there doing that. I'm like, that son of a bitch, and I'm still writing. I get writer's cramp. I'm like, I'm not.
Did it for $10? Does it come with its own little ink pad too?
Yeah, it's like built
Yeah.
in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
it's very nice.
when you do it, I want you to do it really like
Wham, wham.
it don't take much.
yeah, just no every time. Go back and forth real hard
Oh,
and
shoot.
say winner every time. Winner, winner.
So if you need anything stamped with my phone number, let me know.
I will.
I
When
will.
it comes in, I'll have you stamp
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe my chest.
Okay, your butt.
Then get it tattooed on.
Yeah.
Have him stamp it.
At comps, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it on his forehead.
Yes.
Yeah.
If found, please return
Yeah.
to Scott Hall.
If you see this guy walking around with a handle of Fireball,
That
call
was
this
only
number.
one comp. That was one comp.
That's hilarious.
That's what we needed.
That was only one comp.
Oh man, we went looking for him.
Tom kept going.
Tom's
I'm worried
like-
about him. Go look
Tom's
for
like,
him.
I'm worried about him. I go, he's all right. Screw him.
Yeah.
He goes, no, I'm serious. I think we need to go look for him. I'm like, okay. And then we couldn't find him. We thought he was across the street at the crack horse house, and he's over here sitting with some
Yeah.
guys.
That's the thing is I'm drunk.
What, was
yes.
you with the Australian dudes, or where was you at?
I don't know. I made the Canadians mad.
Canadians. That's what
I walked
was.
by. I go Canadians, eh?
Hey.
Hey.
And they just looked at
they
him
just
like,
glared at me.
I'm like, come on, Travis.
Yeah. He goes. They don't
We
like
gotta
you.
go.
We're gonna get kicked. We're gonna get ass whipped.
They were not. They didn't think it was funny like our friend Luke. No, they didn't say anything. They just glared at me. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
They didn't have the sense
I'm
of
like, you
humor.
can't come to Southern Illinois from Canada and have flags up and everything and not expect that shit. You know, but
They didn't laugh.
yeah. But then, yes. Speaking of that, I was drunk, and so I'm sitting on this curb collecting my thoughts. Actually, I was trying. I was trying.
Collecting his
I was
You mean
trying.
trying not to pass
Wait,
out.
no,
and
I
puke.
was trying to get the feeling back in my legs to where I could walk back across the parking lot to the tent. And these guys, I see him and Dave Daly going, and I'm like, well, they're looking for me because they're looking around, and I can see him in the crowd. And we had ran into this. Yes, he's right. This crack whore that was walking around, and I
Well,
gave
you
her,
was giving her drinks.
well, she came. I have some of that. So I literally had a handle of Fireball, and I'm sitting there drinking it. So I gave her a shot. And she's like, well, I just live right over there. And Dave and Scott was with us then. I just live right over there. And so I'm sitting there, and I watch them. And so in my humor, I couldn't yell. And I just said, well, I'm going to watch them look for me. I know they're looking for me.
And we stand there looking at the house.
Yeah,
Me and
and-
Dave are trying to decide which one of us is going to go up and knock
so
on
they
the
walk
door.
over to the house, and I'm like, them MFers think I'm at that crack whore's house.
And then he hollers at us.
I go, hey, I'm not over there. They, oh, okay. We weren't looking for you. Yeah, right.
No, he was.
They were. Come on, come back to the tent with
Was
us.
this in Murfreesboro?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It was a good time.
it was a good
There's
night.
a few of those houses over there. I used to work over there.
Yeah, right along where that's set up at there.
It's interesting.
That girl invited me over with all 6 of her teeth and scabs all over her face.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
yeah. And
I'm sure I went to her house to collect money.
and the thing is she took a shot, and I took the bottle back, and Scott goes, "You're not going to drink out of that again, are you?" I go, "Yeah, I am." I just drank.
Oh yeah,
that.
he drank the whole bottle.
I
Well,
that
I mean,
night.
it's
I drank a whole
alcohol.
handle. Yeah.
You shared it with the band.
I shared it
you
with
got
the
up
band.
on. You didn't get up on
I
stage.
didn't get up on
you
stage.
handed it to
I
them.
walked up, and they were
They
like,
was all doing shots. You was pouring in their mouth. wasn't
yeah,
you?
the lead singer came over, and I poured some in his mouth. He was
Golly.
sitting down. Well, we were trying to be sterile. We didn't want everybody to slobber all over the bottle,
Yeah, there you go.
but it was a good night. Actually, it ended up a bad night, but
I have a pretty good whiskey story. Like, I wasn't drunk or anything. But I went to a concert. It's been, I don't know, 6 years probably now, in by St. Louis at Pops. I'm sure people, like everybody around here has been to Pops, I'm sure. Maybe not you guys, but
No.
it's an awesome place to go see a concert. Do you remember the Copper Dragon?
Yeah.
It's like that.
I
It's
loved
like a
Copper
small
Dragon back in
venue.
the
It's
day,
a
yeah.
lot like that.
okay.
But it's like got a full-blown bar in the same room as the stage and stuff, so you're like right there. If you want to be like right on stage, you can be if you're brave enough and strong enough. And well, we went to see Yellow Wolf, and a guy opened up for him named Mikey Mike. Actually, that was the night that Jelly Roll was with him also.
Oh.
And Mikey Mike opened up, which is awesome. Everybody should check out Mikey. Doesn't have a whole lot of music out there, but it's pretty great. And he had a handle of Jack Daniel's Honey, which I really love.
Oh,
And
that was the last one that did me in.
we made our
Travis hasn't drank since that bottle.
Yeah, I have.
me and my friend made our way up to right at the stage, and he walked over and just handed that bottle to us, and we just started drinking. He took it back. It was pretty awesome. It was a good time.
There you go.
You have drank one. You had a
I've drank-
margarita
I've
at
drank-
Greenville with Nick.
Yeah, and I had because right after it had happened, a couple of weeks. That was when the 4 of us went down to Paducah
Oh, at
for
the
freight
old
house,
fashioned.
and you had bought me
Yeah,
an
an
old fashioned.
old-fashioned
Yeah.
Havisham.
Yeah.
when
I
we
mean,
went
I've
down
had
there.
a few drinks in, but I have not tied one on. Like,
No.
No, I haven't either.
well, that's my problem with drinking.
Well, I have, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not I don't enjoy it. Like, I don't sit around. Like, mine is a cigar. Like, most guys will come home from work and say, "Oh, I need a beer," and they sit down in the summer and relax and have a couple of beers. I just sit down and have. As long as I have my cigar, that's my.
See, my
indulgement.
problem is I love cigar sipping on some bourbon.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
do too.
downfall.
yeah. I like that, but I love the cigar part of it more than the bourbon. So I'm just.
See, I like the combination of the
I've
two.
just went with
See,
the
I'm
cigar.
more towards the bourbon side. Like, I love a cigar with bourbon, but I'm happy just sipping a little bit of bourbon.
Yeah, see, I'm just happy with
Yeah,
the cigar.
So that's why we fit together so
So
well, I
if,
think.
If my problem was if I go to drink, I had one goal in mind to get fucked up.
I actually haven't been drunk since I was at your house at the party barn. Boy, I remember coming home.
Yeah.
I was behind my garage for some reason,
Mhm.
like on the neighbor's side. And you know how my house is set up.
Yeah.
My garage is behind my house.
Yeah.
I was behind the garage, puking. And like it just got to a point where I just had to sit down on the little hill there
Yeah.
and
I've done
collect
that.
my thoughts. And then I
Mhm.
woke up like 2 hours later in the yard.
Sometimes you have to do that when you're drunk. Just
That's
sit down
been
and collect your thoughts.
It's been like 8 or 10 years ago too, and ever since then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get drunk again.
That's how mine. And he said it. My last one was probably 2 years ago now, or something. A year ago. I drank that
There was
bottle of Crown.
a lady at the Elks last night.
Jack.
About a week ago, she was there, and I was sipping on some. She goes, "I want to drink what he's drinking." So she got one. She got two. She goes, "Man, this is good." She got three. This is about a week ago. Well, last night she was there. She goes, "Never again will I drink your stuff." I go, "Why?" She goes, "I went home and laid down, and the next thing I knew, it was coming up."
Oh man,
Yeah.
It'll get you.
She goes, "Never again."
you sure will.
It's just like having a good time. Bam, floor.
Like, oh,
Having a good
I'm
time.
dizzy.
Yeah, I'm dizzy.
Yeah.
And mine always used to be when I would go to the bar, like when you were at the bar walking around, talking, blah, blah, you're all good. Mine was,
Because you have your adrenaline
you
going.
have your adrenaline. Mine was always when I went to the bathroom and you tried to pee for the first time.
And you had to focus
you're
for
like,
a minute.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
It's standing there.
Yeah,
like,
you're
whoa.
just
Yeah.
trying to stand still to pee. I'm like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
But
So
anyway.
yeah, since then, I just drink to enjoy the drink and the taste of
Yes,
the bourbon
I understand.
or the beer.
See, my problem is I get to drinking it and I enjoy it.
Yes.
And I want a second one. I want a third one.
They start going down easy.
And they go down easy, and it, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I-
all of a sudden the wall hits me, like hard.
Yep.
It's like,
I've known
ooh,
some girls like that in the past that went down easy.
Really?
I know a few that hit a wall pretty quick.
Yeah.
They just like take a turn. Like
Yeah.
you'll be talking to them, and just all of a sudden they're like,
It's time to go home. Let's go home.
what are you doing?
Give me a little cue up. We're going to go into the... this week's Would You Rather.
All right.
Like I said, it's not that great. I did hear it on... Actually, somebody had sent a little meme thing. Or I don't know what it would be, like a little movie. He actually posted it on Facebook. It's our friend Matt Brown, James Brown's brother.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And he's a pastor there in Carterville. But he posted this video and it said me talking to God or whatever, you know. Well, I was watching it and listened to it. Would you rather have your body covered in fish scales or feathers?
What was that again?
Would you rather your whole body be
Yeah.
covered in fish scales or feathers?
Can I fly if I have feathers all over me?
See, I don't know. No, probably not. You're just... Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, if I'm fish scales, can I jump in the water like a fish?
Well,
Because it didn't say I had any gills.
you would be able to swim faster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with fish scales
Yeah.
because it's like kind of like an armor.
But that's the thing is then you'd... I keep thinking like slimy like a fish when you get it, how they're real slick.
Then people wouldn't be able to grab you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just slide away.
It's like,
Exactly.
you can't get me.
I'm going with
You
the fish
can't catch
scales.
me.
I
Can't
think
catch me.
I've thought about it since I heard that, and I'm fish
think-
scales
Because
also.
wouldn't people come up and fuck with you and try to pick your feathers?
Yeah.
Get away from my feathers.
I mean, I wonder if that like hurts like to
Like you're
Oh,
pulling
I'm sure.
I bet it feels like you're pulling a nose hair.
I bet it does too.
see on fish scales.
And birds are gross. Like birds are just filthy animals. Like there's mites and dirt all over them and stuff. Well, fish are not. Fish are clean. Like they're just slick.
Yeah.
So I'm going
Okay.
fish scales.
I'm going fish scales too.
Then if somebody punches you, it probably wouldn't hurt as bad either.
Yeah, I'll be like, haha, I didn't even feel that.
Ha!
In
Try
your
it again.
face.
Bitch!
In your face.
In your face.
Take some of this slime. Oh, you guys been watching anything on TV? I already know Scott's answer.
No,
Yeah.
I
Did
mean
you
I've
watch the
been.
newest episode of Tracker?
I did watch that.
Okay.
I did too.
That's all
Tuesday
that
night.
matters.
Yep, I did watch that. I love that show.
We watched
So
it.
good.
Yeah, and it does it come out on Sunday nights?
Sunday nights, yeah.
Sunday nights. Yep.
So you watched
No.
the two, Travis?
I watched the new episode of Tracker. You know, actually, that's what I was going to tell you. And I'm totally going to pronounce it wrong. There's only one show of it out last night. We watched it just last night. It's like Elizabeth, or it's on CBS because it was on Paramount or something, whatever CBS is on.
Mhm.
But it's just real eccentric. She's like was a lawyer, and now she's a whatever the. And they tell that like when something happened with the police, like a shooting or something, blah, blah, they send these people in to observe them and see if it's good or not or whatever. So she's part of that.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost like a. Did you ever watch Monk back in the day?
Yeah.
She's
She's like an internal investigator.
she yes is, but she's also like very observant, like Monk was. You know what I mean? So she is kind of like I said, Elizabeth or it's Elizabeth, but pronounced really weird.
Okay.
It was really good. We watched the pilot of it last night, and it was funny and it was a good show.
Nice. We might check
Have
that
to
out.
check that out, I
I'll
guess.
I'll find it and send it to you guys. I can't remember exactly how to say it
Nice.
or even spell it.
We
It's
watched-
definitely getting to where my TV time is going to be even more
Yes.
limited because I'm going to be outside.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
When does time change? A couple weeks?
Sunday.
Mhm.
Next Sunday.
Next
Next Sunday. Does
Is it next
Okay.
Sunday?
Yep. So yeah, in 8 days it will be getting dark at like 7:30.
Oh,
And then it
It's
will
gonna
be
be
getting dark
great.
at 8:30.
And
it's
9.
That'll be nice.
Love it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
The bad thing is though, I tend to get a lot less sleep in summer.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I think that's what it is in winter. Is like I'm a bear. You have to hibernate over the winter and sleep.
Yeah, once
Because-
it's dark for a couple
Yes.
hours, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, gotta go to bed.
there's nothing to do. You can't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, now when I get home, it's like I'm just ready for bed.
Mm-hmm.
Put my jammies on and lay down. It's
Yep.
like bleh, nothing to do.
I am. Yep, I was the same way. I was actually cooking that chicken the other night in my pajamas.
Yeah,
Nice.
I just kept going out and checking on it. But
Heck yeah, man.
and I hate coming home through the week and cooking because then you're cooking in the dark, and I
yes.
hate that crap.
You're
It's
trying to
cold.
hurry.
And,
Yep. Yeah, I've been
I
doing
hate
that
that.
on the flat top grill, and
Yeah.
it sucks.
yeah,
Because you need like light to
Yeah.
see when things are done on that.
I've seen a lot of people
It's been
buy those
challenging.
little, like clamp lights, the grill lights, and they'll put them on
See,
the
it's-
side. And
to
not
me
the
those
same,
don't.
though.
To me those wouldn't put out much
Yeah,
light.
I mean, I have 3 bulbs right above, and it's still not enough. Like,
Yeah.
and it's bright, but
yeah.
Yeah.
you got to have the sunlight.
And it always seems like when I've put those lights up, no matter where you do them and when you reset them, hang it different, it always seems like your body blocks the light.
Yep.
Like I'm not standing over the
It could
grill.
be right in front of
yeah,
your
it could be
face.
right in front of your face, and you're still blocking your shadow is blocking the
Right where you need to see.
Yes, and I'm like, this is so stupid. But,
Yep.
yeah, the TV time will definitely start going down. The
We wa-
cigar intake will start going up.
We watched the new Aquaman movie, Aquaman 2, and it is probably the worst movie I've ever seen. Like,
The first one wasn't that great.
yeah, it wasn't
Is
good.
it still what's his name?
Yeah, it's even worse than that. Like,
uh,
it was so bad. Like, but it was so bad I couldn't turn it off. Like, I had
You
to finish
had
it
to
to
fin-
see
yeah.
just how bad it was going to be, and it was real bad. Like, my buddy was watching it at the same time at his house, and he was texting me. And he's like, I got to turn this crap off. Like, I can't do it. But I'm a trooper. I
you
stuck
got
in
to
until
finish
the
it
end,
out. Yeah.
and it was just as bad as I expected it to be. Have you guys ever seen The Crow?
Like the old movie? The
Yeah,
Crow?
yeah.
I have not.
Well, they're making another one, a remake of The Crow, and everybody's all pissed off, and I really don't know why. Because it's Skarsgård is playing The Crow, the guy who played Pennywise, and he was in Hemlock Grove and John Wick 4, the bad guy in John Wick 4. Amazing actor. He's never done anything bad. But people are all up in arms because he like has tattoos all over him. And I just don't understand why they're so pissed off. Because, like, everybody I know has tattoos all over them except for Travis
Yeah.
and my friend Jordan. This is the only 2 people I know that don't have a tattoo.
I don't have a single tattoo. Scott you got one, don't you, or 2?
I'm armed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You freak.
Why am I a freak?
I don't know. I honestly don't have anything against tattoos. I would just say I've thought of several things, and I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool to tattoo. For a month.
You come across as a guy that would get a tramp stamp to me.
Oh, yeah, big old Target.
Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, I would do it, but
A tramp stamp?
Sure.
I'll pay for it.
I can't think of anything I want
I'll
on my
go on
body
with
the
you.
rest of my life.
We're doing it.
Oh, we get to pick. If we're paying,
okay,
we're picking.
I'll do it, but I want like a henna tattoo or something that's going to wash off.
Oh, no.
No,
I just don't know if I want something the rest of my life.
you're not going to see it anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true.
And it's free.
Real quick before I change, I looked up this show. Because she said her name Elsbeth.
Elsbeth. Okay.
That's the show, the new one.
Elsbeth.
You should watch it. It's actually really. If you like, did you like Monk back in the day?
Yeah.
It's
Have you
not
watched
quite
the-
like that.
Have
but
you
if
watched the Monk movie that just came out?
No, I haven't. I
haven't
need to
either.
watch that. There's only one episode out now, and it's really good.
Nice. Yeah, we'll check that out.
Did you watch the other one I told you about?
I haven't watched any TV other than
Okay.
what I just told you.
No one ever
Like,
listens to me.
I actually had a big commission that I've been working on since October. I finally got it done and shipped off to Canada. So that was the majority of my week. I had to get that done.
That makes him sound so fancy.
I am fancy.
It
I'm
makes
very
me feel fancy just being friends with him.
Yeah, that's true. You're,
My friend was working on a big commission all week.
yeah, you're famous by relation to me.
I am.
Yep. You're welcome.
One
Okay.
day when you're big and
Okay.
making cameos and movies and stuff, I'll be like,
Speaking of which,
I was there in the beginning.
yeah. Speaking of which, right now, as soon as we're done with this podcast, me and Max are on our way to Indianapolis for the Geek Meet Indy.
That's what it's called.
Toy comic show stuff. We're setting up the art booth there. It's always a great show, and you'll probably see me on some YouTube videos because the last 2 years, I was on Froggy Flip's video and
He likes you.
Pixel Dan. Yeah,
Who
he's an
doesn't
awesome
like
guy.
Dave?
I didn't say anybody didn't. I'm just saying that
Okay.
I've watched
Well, the
the
way
two
you
that
said
he,
that, he
No,
likes you.
Yeah, we
like,
became friends. Like,
Yeah. He
we'll-
really
we'll
built him
text-
up on his video.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll text back and forth. He's a super cool guy.
Oh, you have his digits.
hmm I know, right?
Well,
I know. So you'll see. You'll
big.
see a three-peat, I'm sure.
This
is
of Froggy
fancy.
Flips.
Man.
But yeah, he has my dream job. He looks for toys to buy full time. That's his job.
That's his job.
He builds his collection of toys.
You should just quit your job.
should.
And do
You
that.
should just quit.
I think I could do that.
I do
Like,
too.
I think you could.
Once my vehicles are paid, there may be a strong push to try and
I
do that.
think you'd be
'Cause
good
I'm
at
good
it.
at it
Yeah.
anyway.
I'll push you.
Yeah. Okay.
Do it.
But yeah, everybody be watching Froggy Flips because I'll be on there in a week.
You could
or
be Davy Flips.
something like that.
Davy Flips.
I don't know. I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah. Well,
We'll work on that. That's,
Yeah, work in
it's just,
progress.
we're just starting here.
spitballing.
Yeah. Just spitballing.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Staying in a hotel tonight. Gonna relax in the pool.
Oh,
Get some good dinner somewhere. Just
Nice.
me and Max, and
But nothing till dinner.
that's right.
Max
That's
said
right.
he had a free McDonald's meal, though.
No, he has like $3 on his gift card.
Oh. Well,
$6 on his gift card.
Oh, so, okay.
So
you
he
can't,
can-
you
you can
can't
get a
buy
McDouble.
much at
He can get
McDonald's
a
anymore.
McDouble and a half.
Yeah.
They have a $1 McDouble coupon. So
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
looky there.
Ah, smart man. Use the
There
app.
we go.
Back in the day, it made me feel like such a genius, and it took great joy in it. Because now they don't have them, but back when they first came out with the McDouble, it was $1.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, McDouble only had one piece of cheese and then the two patties. If you ordered a double cheeseburger, it was $1.49.
Mhm.
Okay. But if you ordered a McDouble and added a slice of cheese is only 25 cents.
Just cheap
and,
bastard.
and I would go in and do it. And I say, I want a McDouble, add a slice of cheese.
Oh
And the
my
woman goes, so you want
gosh.
a double cheese? I go, no. I want a McDouble, add a slice of cheese. $1.25. Who's the winner?
Yeah, these places
Me.
don't think through their
No, they don't.
No,
they do
their
that stuff.
pricing.
Yeah. And I'm like, why would I not do
Now
that?
everything's just $5.
Yeah. Now that McDouble, I think
Yeah.
they're like $2 something.
They're almost $4.
Yeah.
They're like $3.
It's expensive to eat
Because
out
I used to
anymore.
get the triple cheese, and it was $2 then, $2 or $2.50.
You can still get the triple cheese
They're
meal through
$3.49.
their app. Like even though they're not in
They
stores.
well, they still have them. I don't think.
No, they're not on the menu. Like you can't order it unless you order it through the app.
Oh, I don't know. It might be on here, but I ordered. That's what I get almost every time I go. But
It's kind of perfect. Like
Mhm.
it's not too
Yeah.
much meat, and it's still the thinner patties, which are better than the
Yes.
quarter patties.
yes, exactly.
Enough about McDonald's.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, they're not paying for advertisement.
No.
Oh, you got out the pick.
Yeah,
You
I
enjoy.
Scott's taking that baby down to the wire.
I love these.
How do you like? That's the attic, right?
Yes.
So yeah, our friend Nick told us that the Attic series was actually the Red, West Tampa Red.
Which I have a whole brand new box in the humidor, not
Yes.
opened.
But
We'll open
then
that.
we saw that they're
Okay,
coming
get you
out
one. I
with
don't
the
care.
Attic series again.
Yes.
So that has
I
me
bet
curious.
it's a different blend.
Yeah, I wonder if that's their way to test new blends.
I bet it is.
So I'm
I'm
excited to
curious.
try that.
Yeah.
Because so far, all their cigars are wonderful.
I don't know if I've tried the attic. I tried the black and the red, and the white.
The Attic's
Am I going to
good.
have to give you an attic?
Well, you gave him that one just because he said he liked it. I'm just sitting here like a little wicked stepchild.
I actually think you would like that.
no, don't give me one.
Okay.
No, I don't want it. I wouldn't take it now for those
I'll
last
take that
cigar.
one too.
Oh, look
No.
at this kid.
Do you want it or not? I'll let
I just saying I didn't think I had tried
you
one.
try one.
I've tried all the other because this is West Tampa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll like it. Speaking of which, how are you guys' cigars?
Mine is wonderful.
Mine is wonderful.
But I love these.
Yes.
This is good too.
Yeah.
I won't go as far as saying I love these, but I like it because it's still infused, but it's something totally different. It's not like
Mhm.
from Drew Estates like infused. I don't
Right.
think so. You would probably actually
And
both
what,
you-
what was that
Oh,
called
you guys
again?
would like
I would
these.
like that.
What was it called again?
This one's they're called the Upsetters. There's like a line of them,
Upsetters.
but this is the Zola, Zola.
Interesting.
And I like their one they came out with. It's the original Rude Dude. That's my favorite of them, of the Upsetters
I
line.
remember you telling me that, and I tried to find it, and I couldn't.
They're very hard to find, and when you do find them, usually all they have is the Zolas and the Rude
Did you
dudes.
find that local, like
No,
Speakeasy?
No,
or
I got
something?
this in Florida.
Florida.
That's one. They're all over down there, but here, no, you can't hurt. I'm going next week. I'll get you guys one. We'll smoke them all.
Oh yeah, you're doing spring break. I forgot.
Yeah, we're doing
that's
spring break.
right.
Yeah,
Can't believe it's spring break already.
You're leaving Friday.
Saturday morning.
We'll have to figure out recording.
Yeah,
Maybe Friday night after work.
I could do
Would
that.
that work?
Mhm.
We can just do it in my house. We cook
That
on the
will
flat top.
work if I don't go to Champaign.
Okay.
If they win, I may go. I don't know. I'm debating.
Well, keep us updated. I
Yeah.
can do it Thursday also.
I mean, we could do a remote you in. Could you give us an hour down in Florida on the beach?
Yeah,
That's true.
especially even like Saturday or not Saturday, more like
Now, the beach you're going to, can you smoke on the beach? Because some beaches, you're technically not supposed to smoke.
honestly, I don't know. I mean, I do. I mean, I always have. You smoked on the beach with me down there.
I know, but there's some that
That's what I'm
says no smoking.
That doesn't say anywhere no smoking, and I see people smoking cigarettes. So if you're smoking a cigarette, by God, I'm
Okay.
smoking a cigar.
Yep.
And some people get so butthurt about that. No cigars, no cigars.
Well,
I'm like,
if I do it, I make sure I'm away.
Yes, I do too.
I'm not going to be right on top of somebody and light one up. I'll
Yeah.
move over, and
Yep.
I try to respect them.
I usually wait till, it gets darker out and there's
Yeah.
nobody out. And
well, let me ask
Right.
you on that note. On the total flip side, I've been to a few lounges, cigar lounges, that will say no cigarettes. And to me, I'm like, I don't care what you smoke. I mean, as long as you're not smoking weed in there, I don't hate the smell of that.
Well,
But do you?
to me, cigarettes have a lot more pungent
They do.
odor.
Yeah,
And
I agree. I agree
just
with that rule.
personally, I can pick out cigarette smoke
Oh
over
yes.
cigar smoke.
Yes,
And
I like that rule.
I
'Cause
think
to
it's
me-
more chemically,
you like that rule.
and I think that could taint like cigars.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe that. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't
it
care.
wouldn't be. It's no different than like
Yeah.
vaping in the cigar
Yes.
lounge.
Because I've had a lot of people tell me, well, I hate smells. They're like, well, at least a cigar smells good, you know,
Yeah.
when you smoke it.
To most
And so
people.
many people, makes me feel old, but everybody, when you smoke, they're like, oh, that makes me think of my grandpa. Makes me think of my grandpa. I'm like,
Well, that makes me feel old.
exactly. I'm like,
There's a lot of young cigar smokers. Maybe
Yeah.
not back in the day, I
I
guess.
know.
Maybe.
There's a lot more now.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think it's more of a, just call it a fad now. It's kind of caught on.
It's a
I-
trend.
Yeah, a trend, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it. I mean, I've smoked them since I was freaking 18, but
Yep.
I've definitely ramped up over the years.
Yep. You send us like 9 pictures a day.
yeah. While we're working and can't smoke.
So
Well,
you're
I'm-
typing on my computer, and
But I always
Asshole.
send it and say I'm
It's my
smoking this
fourth
one for
cigar.
you guys.
That makes
Thanks.
us feel real good.
Yeah, hopefully my boss doesn't ever listen to this podcast. He doesn't care.
so yeah,
Dave, me and you'll have to go to the log cabin
Yeah.
and smoke out back one day for lunch.
Heck yeah, man. We can
When it
do
warms up a little more.
Yep.
Would you have time for that? You get an hour?
I can take up to an hour. Yeah.
It'd be a stretch, but
Yeah.
we could do it small.
I can
Do
probably
a
even
small one.
take a little longer if
Yeah.
I asked
Why don't you
him.
guys just go over? Why don't you just drive over to his shop and just smoke in the parking lot?
Probably could smoke around back.
Could we do that?
I don't see why not.
I mean,
the
I'd
only,
do that.
He's the only one there, so
We
Yeah.
could watch the planes
I
go
am
in and
the only
out.
one there
who's going
3
to tell you
days
to?
a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who's the only one going to tell you to stop?
They might come in over the camera system and say, "Hey, you can't do that."
But we're outside, out back.
Yeah.
I don't think it matter. I
Which-
could bring my chair and we could do
Does that ever make you nervous, like when you're in there by yourself and you know you work for that company, and they obviously have security cameras in there? Do you ever feel like I really picked my nose, but I know someone's
I don't
watching
care
me?
if they're watching me.
You know what I mean?
Do you really think somebody is saying they're watching
No,
a camera?
but I don't know that.
Sometimes they check in, I'm sure, and I
Yeah.
bet
But they're
they've-
not sitting there watching
No.
it like
No, no,
full
no.
time.
My friend that works up there might, just because
Yeah,
he's trying to catch me doing something.
yeah.
But
I would have to
Like-
almost do something just to see if they are
Just
watching.
dig
Yeah.
real deep and go.
isn't it like it's the only weird time is when you're just coming out of the bathroom from peeing and you got to adjust,
Oh yeah,
So I hide behind my chair and adjust properly.
yeah.
So then-
It starts hanging to the left, so you
yeah,
move
like
it over.
oh, it's itching.
I have to say I am getting to the age where it takes me a little longer to pee because you don't want to put it away too soon.
Right.
Because then you get them little extra drip. I'm like, God dang it, I was done. I stood there for 2 minutes and nothing came
Wait
out.
till you hit 50.
Is it worse?
Oh yeah.
I'm 43 and I'm standing there shaking, dipping, doing everything.
It-
No matter what, you put it
it
away.
only gets worse.
Oh
Let me
my
tell
God,
you that.
really?
Oh yeah.
Oh God! For long, I had like a water gun in my pocket.
It gets worse.
Yeah.
Oh, Scotty, you got a question for us?
Yeah, I don't. Seems like okay. Jack and Coke or Crown and Coke?
Oh, Crown and Coke. If I had to do them, I never liked Jack. I couldn't drink just straight Jack.
That's a hard question.
Can I do
'cause
honey
they're both-
or honey
No,
Jack? Okay.
it's one or the other.
All right. Well, he asked if he could fly.
It's regular
have
Jack,
feathers.
regular Crown.
You got feathers. Honest to God, I thought turkeys could fly.
I would have Crown and Coke more than I would have Jack and Coke.
Me too.
Even though I love Jack and Coke. Have you had the pre-mix Jack and Cokes in the cans?
No,
They're awesome.
I am not a Jack guy.
I'm not either. Like, I appreciate it
I
more
keep a
now.
bottle here because there's people that love it,
Yep.
Yeah.
but no, I'm not a Jack guy.
Travis
at all.
gave me a big giant bottle of Jack, and it's got to be old. Like, and I think some of the water has evaporated out of it. And
So it's just
like
straight out.
So
it's like it's more sweet. And
so it's about
dark.
150 proof now.
It
Was
might
it
be.
was it the big like liter one?
Yeah, it's almost like syrup.
Yeah. No, that one was. Yeah, that one's pretty old because I was the same with Scott. I just kept it in the bar because some people
Yeah.
would want it, but
I mean, it's very popular. People
Yes,
like
but
it.
I
Yeah,
hate
leave
Jack.
it. I leave that and the Fireball and all that stuff,
Yeah.
all the flavored stuff out for my brother. And
that's right.
whoever
Yeah.
comes over, they can help themselves. And I got my 4 or 5 bottles that I'm keeping
Hidden.
back for me.
That's what I would
So
do.
what did you choose? Crown?
I said I would do if I had to do it. I'd do Crown and Coke.
Yeah, me too. By
Yeah.
far.
What about Jim Beam? Jim Beam and Coke. I cannot drink it.
Can't drink it.
I drank
I'm-
that so much when I was younger. Like,
After
I
drinking
can't do it.
better bourbons, I can't.
It's horrible.
I can't do Jim Beam.
I had another
yeah.
night on just like the Fireball handle night. I had a handle of, and it had just came out, and me and Pelker, he had bought it. It was a handle of the Jim Beam Red Stag.
I have one there. You want
That's
a
not
sample?
too terrible.
It's not
It's a
bad.
It's
little
not
bit
too
better.
terrible.
Have you ever tried it with Dr. Pepper?
No.
It's good.
Okay.
I've tried it with my
Yeah.
lips in the bottle, and that's about it.
Oh gosh.
And that night, me and him
That
killed.
is
We
nice.
killed that handle, and
There's
Yeah.
a girl at the Elks that does the Red Stag and Dr. Pepper.
Like-
and I tried one night. It was actually pretty good.
Jim Beam is one of those whiskeys that just hurts. It makes your body physically hurt.
I think all whiskey does that after a while. But
Maybe. I mean, but just a little
Yes.
bit.
Yeah.
Just one Jim Beam and Coke, you're feeling like
The number-
crap tomorrow.
the number one thing that makes my body hate me is tequila.
Yeah.
That's like one of the worst drunks you can ever get is just straight tequila.
yeah.
Well, straight, yeah.
Well, yeah,
It's like it's mixed with crack or something. Like you're just out of your mind
Yeah,
when
you are.
when you're drinking tequila.
total different drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just keep wanting more.
Yeah, my
One
wife
night-
my wife gets mean as hell.
See, that's the way I am on bourbon. I just want more.
More, yeah.
More.
Well, I
Yeah,
see.
because it tastes so good.
Yes,
And the more you drink
it
it, the
does.
better it tastes.
Yes, exactly. I try to tell Stephanie that, and she just doesn't get it.
I get it, Scott. I've always been there for you when
Thank
you've been
you.
drunk.
She doesn't like it.
Drunk Scott is pretty funny. He does say "fuck you" a lot.
I can't wait. I can't wait till our cook-off here this year. See if
Oh,
Scott gets drunk like he did the first year.
Oh,
no,
Lord.
Scott's
when
not.
me and Travis were on the golf cart and he
No.
was sending us pictures.
Yeah,
No,
You
not
know,
happening.
He was offending everyone around.
yeah.
Not happening.
He did offend a couple.
That's
people.
May 18th, listeners. If you're local and would like to come,
Yes,
Well,
that'd
is
be
everybody
great. if
invited?
listeners
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on by.
Come on,
May
May
18th, right?
Get a hold of us. Yep, May 18th.
Yeah.
Now, are we doing the other one for sure? The Waterloo?
I think
As
so.
far as I can tell.
Well,
I
they
don't-
put
yeah.
that out there because we want the listeners
If
to
they'll
come.
let us fit our tent,
What,
I don't see why
May
not.
11th?
I think they will. I
Yeah.
think that's
let
from what
let the
we're
PR
gonna
guy
have.
handle it.
We're going to have to unload and then go park, which I don't have a problem
No,
with.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, but no, I think I messaged him. He said, I think we can accommodate that.
So our first comp of the year will be May 11th, right? Is that what it is?
Yes.
May
There
11th,
is one that
Unless we can find one before then, just as a warm up.
there is one at the end of April that Dave sent that in Salem, Illinois, that we may go to.
Nashville.
There's witches there.
Was it Nashville?
Nashville.
I thought it was Nashville.
I think it's Nashville.
Okay. It's in April. We may do it.
If it's in Salem, that's even better. But
I think
thought
it is
it was-
Salem. There is
might
one
be.
in Salem. I'll send it to
might
you.
be, yeah, send it to me.
Well,
I've
anyway-
been looking for like a 1 day thing we could do to like knock the rest off.
Right now, anyway, there's a 95% chance.
Well, we are definitely doing that.
We're
one.
doing Waterloo, May 11th,
And then
Waterloo,
May 18th
Illinois. It's that's of the ones we've done. That's probably my favorite, just because it's a neat little downtown area.
It is a cool area.
It's a cool area, and that's why we keep going back to it. But yeah, have the listeners come out, do that, hang out with us.
And that one is a beer and barbecue
Mhm.
festival. A bunch of craft beers, and all the ones I tried last year were so good.
Stephanie actually enjoyed it. She said some of them beers were good, and she is not a beer drinker.
Yeah, like
Me
a
and
craft
Stephanie
beer
drink
made
light.
at home is so much better than one made by
Yeah.
a bottling company.
Yeah.
It's just so good. It's nice and fresh and
Yeah.
yummy.
I almost sent you some guy, one of them things or something. He was selling the whole still, the whole real nice setup. I almost sent it to you. I was like,
Like a craft beer setup.
yeah. Well, no, I think it's been more maybe like a moonshine setup. It
I
was.
don't think that's legal to talk about, Charles.
Well, he was selling it on Facebook.
It's got to be legal if it's online, right?
Yeah, I don't
People
know.
have them everywhere. Nobody's going to come in and bust you. My buddy's got a huge one in Harrisburg.
What's his address?
I have a homemade one.
His address is Bumfuck, Harrisburg, Illinois. I mean, you
Middle of
could
nowhere.
have this guy's address and you still ain't finding
You're
it.
probably
I
not
promise
going
you.
to find it.
You're not going to
right.
find it unless you know right where it's at.
That's awesome. Yeah, everybody come out to the lake cook-off.
May 18th.
Yeah,
Lake Benton.
we're gonna cook a bunch of food, samples for everyone. There's always a ton of food to eat.
If you guys need the address or something, just reach out to one of us and
Yeah, if you want to, bring a side, bring your drinks, come hang out.
bring the fam, bring
Lawn
the kids.
chairs.
Yeah,
Bring lawn chairs,
like bring your lawn chairs, bring the kids.
cigars,
We're going to try to get some
Kids.
music again.
fishing poles.
I'll sing.
The guy last year that played is booked, so
We need to
I'm
try
gonna
to
have
get
to
the one guy that couldn't do it last year that we saw at the cigar lounge.
Oh yeah.
Ryan Gilchrist.
Gilchrist. yep.
Gilchrist.
He's awesome.
I haven't messaged him. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, do that. 'Cause,
I'll-
he's really good.
Yeah.
But
That's a good
anyway,
idea.
May 11th and May 18th will be
Yep.
either in
We're
Waterloo
cooking.
or Lake Benton.
We be cooking.
All right,
Come and
guys.
hang out with us.
It's been fun.
It sure has.
Till next time.
Till next time, bye-bye. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, we brushed over it a minute ago, but can either one of you guys tell me what that is from when we were talking about flying? And I said, God is my witness. I thought turkeys could fly. And it's totally your age.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
Have you never seen, back in the day, WKRP in Cincinnati?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I used
and
to
they,
watch that.
they
all the
well,
time.
they did this one for
I was a little
Thanksgiving.
bitty kid
Yeah,
when
they
I
did the
watched
thing
that.
for
Didn't they have a
Thanksgiving.
turkey drop or
Yeah,
something?
and
Yes.
he took all
I
these
remember
live
that.
turkeys in a plane.
Yes, I remember
and
that.
dropped them, and then Les Peterman did, oh, the agony, oh. And then the guy
Yeah.
comes back who headed it up, and he goes, as God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. They're
That
just
was such
chucking
a
them out of a
great
plane.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that show.
I loved Les Nestman. He always pretended his desk was an office. If you walked up, he wouldn't talk to you until you knocked on his pretend door.
I wonder if that's
Oh, wow.
replaying.
Oh,
anywhere.
it is everywhere, yeah.
I'm sure you could find it out.
I'm gonna
WKRP
try
in
to find it.
Cincinnati.
I want to watch it.
Bye-bye, fuck cancer.
Fuck
Bye-bye,
cancer.
Fuck cancer. Bye-bye.